What's up, football fanatics? You know we love to dive into the wild world of NFL rumors, and today, we've got a doozy for you that's got the potential to send shockwaves through the NFC. Forget your morning coffee. This is the kind of jolt that'll wake you right up. We're talking about a trade proposal that's so unexpected. It's like finding out your grandma can throw a perfect spiral. The San Francisco 49ers, a team that seems to be constantly tinkering despite their consistent success, are being floated as a potential trade partner for their star running back, Christian McCaffrey. And the proposed destination? Their bitter rivals, the Dallas Cowboys. Let's unpack this potential NFC showdown of a trade. Now, the 49ers have been in the midst of what you might call a roster renovation this offseason. They've already said goodbye to 9 starters. That's a significant amount of turnover for a team that was just sniffing the Super Bowl not too long ago. But one player who seemed to be safe, a cornerstone of their offense, was the electrifying Christian McCaffrey. They even gave him a 2-year extension last year, keeping him in the Bay Area through 2027. He's a 3-time All-Pro, a guy who can do it all: run between the tackles, catch passes like a receiver, and even occasionally throw a trick play. So, why on earth would the Niners even consider shipping him off to their rivals? Well, the article shines some light on the potential reasoning. Firstly, McCaffrey is heading into his age 29 season. And while that's not ancient for a running back, it's definitely in the back half of his prime. He also had some injury concerns last year, missing a good chunk of games. Secondly, and perhaps more importantly, he's currently the second highest paid running back in the entire NFL, with the 49ers potentially needing to open up the piggy bank to pay their quarterback sensation, Brock Purdy, a massive extension. They might be looking to shed some salary wherever they can. And trading McCaffrey, as painful as it might be for fans, could certainly free up some significant cap space. General Manager John Lynch has even publicly stated his desire to get younger and cut some spending. It all adds up, doesn't it? Like a perfectly executed zone blocking scheme. And who's the team that could be on the receiving end of McCaffrey's incredible talent? None other than the Dallas Cowboys, a team that has been searching for a consistent, game-changing running back for what feels like a decade. They've tried various options, but haven't quite found that bell cow back to truly elevate their offense. McCaffrey, who led the league in rushing just 2 seasons ago, could be the absolute perfect fit in Dallas. He'd take the pressure off Dak Prescott, provide a reliable ground game, and give the Cowboys the kind of offensive versatility they've been craving. Plus, the proposed trade wouldn't even require the Cowboys to use their coveted first-round pick. They could still snag a blue-chip prospect at number 12 and then add a proven superstar in McCaffrey. Talk about hitting the jackpot without even buying a lottery ticket. So, what would the 49ers get in return for their star? The proposal suggests the Cowboys would send 2 third-round draft picks, one in 2025 and another in 2026. Now, let's be honest. That might sound a little underwhelming for a player of McCaffrey's caliber. He's a guy who can single-handedly win you games. But the article does offer a bit of perspective. They point out that the Seattle Seahawks, just this offseason, traded a 2-time Pro Bowl quarterback in Geno Smith for just a single third-round pick. And Smith wasn't coming off an injury-plagued year. So, maybe 2 third-rounders for an aging but still elite running back with some recent injury history isn't as crazy as it sounds. Those picks could allow the 49ers to inject some young, cost-controlled talent into their roster, helping them build for the future while potentially saving some serious money in the present. From the 49ers' perspective, there's also the factor of McCaffrey's contract. He's got 3 more years on that extension. And with his recent injury history, that's a significant financial commitment for a running back approaching his 30s. Trading him now would allow them to get out from under that potentially risky salary and invest those resources elsewhere. It's a tough decision, no doubt, because McCaffrey has been a phenomenal player for them. But sometimes, in the cold, hard world of the NFL, you have to make those difficult choices for the long-term success of the team. Imagine the reaction if this trade actually happened. 49ers fans would be absolutely devastated to see such a dynamic player go, especially to their hated rival. Cowboys fans, on the other hand, would be ecstatic to finally land a true difference maker in the backfield. The NFC rivalry between these two teams is already legendary. And this trade would just add another layer of intrigue and intensity to their matchups. It would be like the ultimate, enemy of my enemy is my teammate scenario. Of course, this is all just a proposal at this point. There's no guarantee that the 49ers and Cowboys are even considering this. But it's certainly a fascinating thought experiment, especially with the NFL draft just around the corner. Could this be a smokescreen? Could one of these teams be trying to gauge the interest in their respective players? Or could this actually be a legitimate possibility? We'll have to wait and see how things unfold in the coming weeks. What do you think, football fanatics? Would you be on board with this trade if you were a 49ers fan? How about if you bleed silver and blue for the Cowboys? This is the kind of move that could have a major impact on the landscape of the NFC next season. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe for more NFL news and rumors, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss any of the draft day surprises. We'll catch you in the next one. And until then, keep those trade talks brewing. What's going on, football fanatics? Your source for all the latest NFL rumblings is back. And today we've got a trade proposal that's so spicy, it might just melt the turf. Could the San Francisco 49ers actually trade their star running back, Christian McCaffrey, to their arch rivals, the Dallas Cowboys? Let's get into this madness. This video dives into a proposal from the Sporting News that suggests the 49ers might be willing to send CMC to the Cowboys in exchange for 2 third-round draft picks, one in 2025 and another in 2026. Now, on the surface, this sounds absolutely bonkers, but let's look at the reasoning. The video reminds us that the 49ers have already seen a ton of roster turnover this offseason. With 9 starters gone, they've invested in McCaffrey recently with a contract extension, but he's getting up there in age for running back, and he's the second highest paid in the league. Plus, with Brock Purdy's big payday on the horizon, the Niners might be looking to shed some salary and get younger. Meanwhile, the Cowboys have been searching for a consistent answer at running back. And McCaffrey, who led the league in rushing just 2 seasons ago, would be an instant upgrade. And the best part for Dallas? They wouldn't have to give up their precious first-round pick. This video also points out the potential benefits for the 49ers. They'd get off a potentially risky contract given McCaffrey's recent injury history. And 2 third-round picks could help them build around Purdy with young talent. The video even draws a comparison to the Geno Smith trade to show that the proposed return might not be as low as it seems. Trading a star player, especially a fan favorite like Christian McCaffrey, to a rival like the Cowboys would be a huge move with massive implications for both teams' Super Bowl aspirations. Imagine McCaffrey in that Cowboys offense. And how would 49ers fans react to seeing him in the star? So, what do you think of this trade proposal? Would you, as a 49ers fan, be willing to make this deal? Cowboys fans, would you welcome CMC to Dallas? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more NFL trade rumors and analysis. This offseason is already getting wild.